Signing on the dotted line without reading the fine print can lead to serious legal and financial consequences. But what exactly happens if you sign a contract without reading it? Let's explore this important topic and learn how to protect your rights. First, it's crucial to understand what makes a contract valid. A legally binding contract requires three basic elements: an offer, which outlines the specific terms of the agreement; acceptance, where both parties agree to these terms; and consideration, which involves the ability to bargain and an actual exchange taking place. Now, here's the catch. When you sign a contract, you're legally presumed to have read and understood its terms, even if you haven't. This concept is known as the duty to read. Courts generally enforce contracts as written, assuming that each party has read the document. This means that your failure to read does not excuse you from the obligations within the contract. So what happens if you realize you've signed something you don't agree with? While it can be challenging, there are some situations where you may be able to dispute a contract. If fraud occurred, such as through a forged signature or intentional misrepresentation, the contract may be voidable. Other grounds for disputing a contract include trickery, mistakes, bad faith, or even violence. However, proving these defenses can be difficult and often requires substantial evidence. Common defenses against contract enforcement include mistake of fact or law, duress, unconscionability, and misrepresentation or fraud. But remember, these defenses are challenging to prove and generally require documented evidence of the circumstances. Given these potential pitfalls, it's clear why reading and understanding a contract before signing is so important. Here are some tips for reviewing contracts thoroughly. Highlight key terms, especially those related to payment, cancellation policies, liabilities, and penalties. Don't hesitate to ask questions about any vague or unclear language. Be cautious with standardized or adhesion contracts, which often limit your ability to negotiate terms. When reviewing a contract, pay close attention to these important aspects. Ensure all verbal promises are included in writing, as they may not be enforceable otherwise. Fill in all blank spaces to prevent the other party from adding terms you don't approve of. If you don't understand the terms, always request that an attorney review the contract. Never feel rushed to sign, and always keep a copy of all signed documents. In conclusion, while it may be tempting to quickly sign a contract without reading it thoroughly, doing so can lead to serious consequences. Remember the key takeaways. Understanding a contract before signing is essential to avoid legal disputes. Elements like offer, acceptance, and consideration are required for a contract to be valid. There are specific grounds under which a contract may be voidable, but these can be difficult to prove. Reading and understanding all terms, especially for adhesion contracts, is crucial, and when in doubt, seeking legal assistance can provide clarity and protect your interests in contract matters. By taking the time to carefully review and understand contracts before signing, you can better protect your rights and avoid potential legal headaches down the road.